And I will always remember them. Your constant encouragement and criticism has made me the player I am today. Your love and commitment for all sports has grown on me, and you are the reason I have become so dedicated with all that I do on and off the field. Thank you for your support and never failing to make me laugh after a rough game. You will never know the impact you have had on me on the athletic field. I love you, Dad. Mom. Taxi mom, soccer mom, my best friend, my number one fan. You are known for all of those. Thank you for driving me to all of my practices and always having a snack for me after games for the bus rides home. You always catered to my needs and I couldn't thank you enough. Whether you're washing my uniform the night before a game or getting my soccer bag together before I leave for school, you never complain while helping me and are always doing whatever you can to make me happy. My family is and always will be my number one fans, even if they are not at my games. You have all made me who I am today and made my high school soccer career one that I will never forget. I love you both so much and thank you for all that you have done for me the past 4 years. What about us?
Of thanking my parents for everything they do for me, and I'm glad that I get the chance to tonight. I want to thank my parents for always being my biggest supporters, even when I told them not to come to my games because they made me nervous. They always cheered me on, even if they were hiding behind the bleachers so I wouldn't see them. After every game, they listen to me when I want to talk about it, or they give me space if I don't. And from rec soccer to travel and now high school, my parents have given me all the support I could ask for. It still seems so weird to me this is my own senior night, but I have to thank my parents for getting me here.
Introducing me to the sport that I now love. Mom, thank you for taking so much time off work to come and watch my games and for being my biggest supporter. Dad, thank you for the never-ending lectures after every game. And even though I yell at you for distracting me by yelling things from the sidelines, I appreciate you being there at every game. And I love you both.
Thank you for being our number one fans ever since we were little girls. I remember watching our cousins play soccer and you encouraging us to play. Without you, we wouldn't be here today as the passionate, hardworking soccer players you know. Thank you for driving us to every game, every tournament, and every practice. And thank you for always being on the sideline, cheering us on, yelling at our defense to push up, and yelling obscenities at the ref whenever he makes a bad call. I love that whenever you're not at a game and you ask us if we scored, knowing that maybe we did, and saying how proud you are. Also, I love how even if we do score, you say that you cry every time you hear we do. It's okay sometimes that we fight or when you critique me about my game because I know you're just trying to help me and that we'll just laugh about it later. Even though we don't want it, we aren't the little girls anymore, and we've grown into the strong young ladies you see on the field today. And although our club and high school days are over, I hope you and Mommy will still support us once we're playing in college. I love you so much and thank you for always being the best fan and father of soccer you can have.
Mom, thank you for being our number one fan all these years. Thank you for supporting us, cheering us up after a tough loss, and overall always being there for us. I can't tell you enough how much it means to us when you say how proud you are of us and how you know we always did our best even if you couldn't watch. The best is when you heard we scored and you excitedly shriek and ask us to tell you how we scored and to not leave out any details. I love it when in the middle of the game I can hear you cheering me on or yelling at the ref for a dumb call. Thank you for putting up with the long car rides to tournaments, our dirty and smelly soccer clothes for laundry, and our long hours of practice. Thank you for being there when we need someone to listen to us, when we need to get stuff off our chest. The best part throughout the years is the fact we're basically our own personal physical therapist, which we all know is much needed for the both of us considering we're always hurt. Especially now for me in this really tough time. I need you more now than ever. And I can't thank you enough how much it means to me
To always know you are right there in my time of pain and need. Even if sometimes I may not show it, I appreciate everything you do for me and Kristen. We love you both so, so much.
Loss is the best feeling in the world. It's crazy how time flies. Thank you for being by me every second of your life. It makes me happy to have such a great and loving parents like you. You guys always know a way to cheer me up when I'm down. Thank you so much, and I love you always.
Hi. Well, this is Claire's bigger mom. Thank you so much for everything you do, and thank you for waking me up every morning and dealing with my crankiness, and bringing me to soccer practice and games to doctor appointments. And thank you for always being there emotionally and supporting me in everything you do on this office. And thank you for always loving me during the most difficult times. Dad, thank you for loving me even when I was a difficult teenager. Although we fight sometimes and butt heads, I love you more than anything, and I want to thank you for supporting me on the sidelines. Even when you're telling me what to do in the field, I can never thank you enough. And even if I would never have wanted to learn the best game around without you by my side, teaching me every basic move of the game I will forever love. You brought one of my favorite things into the world, and I can never thank you enough for all you do on and off the field. This goes to both of my parents. You're the most supportive parents, and I will continue to appreciate that every day. You've taught me to be happy even when the times are tough, and put a big smile on my face. So thank you for all that I do, and I love you more than anyone could ever imagine.
Of being sick, I couldn't have asked for anyone else to be by my side during. Whether it be for the numerous doctor's appointments you had to take me on, or just listening to me vent about how I was feeling, helped me more than you could ever comprehend. The nonstop support from you was what kept me positive throughout that time. You were my motivation, and the time and effort you set aside for me will not go unnoticed. I will forever be grateful for that, even when I'm in a bad mood. But I will continue to work hard and make you proud. Thank you for everything you have done for me. It is so much more than I ever hoped for. Dad, I can honestly say I cannot have been the player and athlete I am today without your guidance. You've been my coach for about 15 years now, teaching me something new with each sport I have during every season. Your dedication towards athletics is something so rare in someone. I can't remember the last time I looked up, whether it be on the line before a race or in a game, and didn't see you cheering me on. It did not matter the distance because you always made time. You usually find something to correct me on, but I know you're only trying to make me better. Dad, you are my backbone, and without you, I wouldn't be able to accomplish everything I have. So for that, I thank you, and I will only continue to push me and strive and become stronger. I love you both endlessly, and thank you for never giving up.
I can't thank you enough for all you have done to develop me as a player and as a person. You were my coach for almost 15 years. Even when you aren't coaching me, I look to the bleachers for your encouragement and advice. I especially love your announcing at our home games this year. I'm just going to ignore his face. Your passion for and knowledge of the game is a constant inspiration. You may not completely understand offside, but you still come to every game that you can. I know it can be a grump after losses, but you always try your best to make me feel better. I thank you for everything you do for me, and everything you do for the Booster Club. You work harder than anyone I know. I don't tell you enough, but I appreciate it all. Billy, thank you for being my biggest fan and my best friend. You never fail to make me smile. You are the best big brother a girl could ask for. I love you all so much. Thank you for always loving and supporting me. I'm going to miss you when I'm at school next year, but I know you'll just be a phone call away.
I'm not a person, but through all the years, you've always supported me. All the early morning practices, late night games, you've been on the sideline, rain, shine, or snow. After all those long school days, you always had my dinner ready for me no matter what, because you know how cranky I get.
can't thank you enough for all that you've done for me throughout these years and raised me to be the person who I am today. You have always encouraged me to do my best and never give up, and I wouldn't be the player I am today without you. And even though my father couldn't make it here tonight, I want to thank him too for everything he does for our family and always supporting me through, even though he can't make it to every game. He has worked very hard every day to give me the life that I have, and I'm grateful so much.
But now I understand because this program and this sport has been such a huge portion of my life. And to be standing here on my senior night breaks my heart. I have quite a few people to thank. I want to thank my mom for always telling me when I'm being irrational and being my child. And I want to thank my dad for always being my number one fan and telling me every single positive thing I've done in a game, even when I think I played terribly. He skips work and always supports me and loves me unconditionally. Even though he's not here, I want to thank my brother for being my best friend and my rock. I'd be nothing without him. And I want to thank Zach for teaching me how to use my left foot, even though it's already my senior year. It's fine. And I want to thank my coaches because without you guys, I wouldn't be not only the soccer player I am today, but I am today. You guys have taught me a lot. And I also want to thank my best friends, Lena Cabrera, Kristen, and Corinne Bowe. If you guys weren't here by my side every game and every practice, I wouldn't be standing here. So thank you guys. And I want to thank JC Vitola for always